Hey, what's going on? You know what? Yep, it's gonna be another scorcher here in Dallas Fort Worth. You know what? The 2021 beta motorcycles. Yeah, tell you what, they're coming. So get ready for them. And not only that, this feature that is on there, I think is the absolute best, and I wish other manufacturers would follow suit.
Hey, what's happening? What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. As always, hopefully you had a good week. I know things are a little weird, especially here in Texas and Florida. I'm feeling for you, man, just like we are here. It's hard to know what's real and what's not real. The COVID-19, man, it is what it is, man. You can't really change it a whole lot. I know the sun's out. It's nice. I'm on the bike. You know, things could be a whole lot worse. I do know that. If things are worse in your world, I hope things get better. Hey, don't forget, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if this is your first time. Don't forget, we got hundreds and hundreds of videos to sift through in our playlists and all that stuff. Don't forget, and you can hit us up at 690adv@gmail.com anytime with anything that you want, any questions or anything. Plus, you can also down in the comments anytime you want to. If you need any information for a bike or a recommendation or maybe a part, aftermarket type stuff, anything, just let me know, man. I'll be more than happy to help you out as best I can. Beta, you know, I don't own a beta, and I really need to get out and I need to go test ride one because, man, they're making pretty good waves with their RR series, you know, the 4-strokes, not the 2-strokes, but the 4-strokes, and especially the dual sport Enduros. And that's basically what they're called, dual sport Enduros, because they are street legal, but they are really dirt bikes with blinkers and headlights and all that good stuff. And but you know, I tell you what, Beta is making strides in the in that dual sport Enduro market because they're keeping everybody, it seems like, on their toes, because they're always reinventing themselves and trying to make themselves a little bit better, a little bit faster, and a little bit, we're going to get into it in a minute. Well, the Beta RR series comes in 4 models, from the 300 all the way up to the 500, the 350, the 390, 430, and then the 500, the RRS models. And those bikes themselves are really starting to get very interesting. So if you are in the market for a dual sport adventure type motorcycle, you might want to give Beta a look, because especially if you're looking at KTM, or if you're looking at Husky, or if you're looking at, you know, any of the high performance dual sports, because Beta's right in there. They're in the mix. They're definitely in the mix now. The nice thing about the Betas, especially this 2021 model, electronic fuel injection, 6-speed wide ratio with a Kickstart option. That's nice. I don't care what anyone says. A Kickstart is actually really pretty cool, because if something happened, I kind of wish my 690 had a Kickstart, and let me tell you why. Because I've been on this trip and I have basically killed my battery on accident, and let's just say I had to get pretty inventive. A Kickstart would have been really pretty cool. It's coming with a heavy-duty skid plate. It's going to be plastic, but at the end of the day, the one thing that I'm trying to basically convey and bring to you is there's really one thing that I wish all manufacturers would do, or at least work on, and that's really what Beta's doing right now. is, yeah, in a minute. Stick around. This isn't going to last too long. But stainless steel exhaust and aluminum embedded together. You know, they're not exactly cheap. They're going to be like the KTMs. They're going to be around that $10,000 to $11,000 range on the bikes. But that's what you're going to pay to play. That's the way it works. And if you want to sit there and whine about it, just get a different bike. It's not a real big deal. The nice thing is these are coming with the Voyager GPSs. They're built in to the system, which is really pretty cool. They have a whole new off-road chassis and suspension for these bikes, which is nice. I tell you what, social distancing is really not happening a whole lot here in Texas. And I see why there are problems. It's light, weight overall. It's coming with fold-down mirrors, just like my mirrors that I have right here, type. It's really being focused on the off-road. But really the one thing that I think is the most beneficial to this bike, and I wish all manufacturers would focus on, is the weight. And the weight not only on the 500, but all of them, all the way down to the 350 RRS. They're all going to be under 250 pounds. I don't care what you say. Weight's a big freaking deal, especially when you're off-road. And the other thing is you know what? You can convert any dirt bike into a dual sport or whatever, but it's really not the same. And give it up to Beta for basically addressing the need for a lightweight, dirt bike oriented, tons of power, built for the off-road, but will go on the road, and keeping it totally in line with KTM's prices and Husqvarna. I can't say enough. I really think it's fantastic. And but if you're looking for a bike, you know, the Betas, definitely give them a look, give them a shake, because I think they're on the right track. They're really working to listen to the riders, and the Betas, I don't hear too many bad things about those Beta bikes. Anyway, the 350s are starting right around about 10.5, and then the 500 is going to top out at about 10.8, 10.9. And depending on, you know, your manufacturer, where you're located, it's all going to be a little bit different. But I will say this, that Beta is definitely on the right track. They are listening to the riders, and they're making some really cool, fantastic bikes that I think are, in the coming years, they're going to be one to reckon with. Anyway, hey, I'm Joe. Thank you so much for stopping in. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Be part of it. Remember, 690ATV@gmail.com. You know, anytime, any questions, any info, I'll give it to you, do the best I can. And you know what? Get out and ride, because you know what's beautiful right here in the southern part of the United States. And it's hot in Texas, but at the end of the day, it's still beautiful, man. And then social distancing, I'm a 690. You guys have a great weekend. Thanks for so much. 690 out.